Hello?
Bro, let me ban. Oh my god, this app
gotta
is
hold
so
down.
annoying.
You know how to do it?
I know I am, but it's just highlighting consulate.
It's actually, it should be CTN, you're banned.
I haven't banned it at
Bean,
all.
you should
Yeah,
be alright.
I was just talking to Ngali real quick. My bad.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
thought you guys banned. Y'all made me.
Oh, well, that's...
Wow. That's fine.
This always happens, like, once a fucking game. God, I swear this right trigger is the most sensitive fucking part of the controller. A lot of times I fucking automatically start up a... You'd think the fucking R2 trigger is the most sensitive part of the controller.
You fucking pancake with fucking Skittle.
Omega Mate. Does a higher seed or lower seed pick sides?
It just goes... the only instruction I'm given is higher seed bans first.
We get to pick what side, Bean.
No, okay,
What?
so they ban first, you ban, they ban, you ban, they ban. Okay, no, because you were the last one to ban, right?
Oh, they get to pick sides?
Yeah, because technically you have the choice of map, you know, like you chose between the last two maps.
I thought
So
I thought we'd been doing it this whole time where the last team to ban also picks the side.
they used to do that.
Last match? That's what we did for our last game.
I mean, I'm just doing what fucking Ungodly told me to do.
Off my team.
It's whatever.
Oh, okay. That's an old ass jam, bro.
Did you invite
Don't worry
Chris,
about it.
Omega Mate?
Yeah, I invited everyone from the last lobby.
Alright.
Yo,
You
Mario.
guys fuck with 6ix9ine?
Hell nah.
Oh, hell no.
Jake Hill, I highly doubt you know who he is, but
That's tough.
Sorrow Miles, come to the party real quick.
Got you, folks.
My controller disconnected. Why? Oh my god. I'll be back, boys. Gotta get a new controller. I'm not gonna take long. Just start it whenever you guys are ready.
are we playing Clubhouse?
No, we're playing Cafe. It's just we're waiting on blue team to choose a side. But Bean, your team gets to choose what side you want on overtime. God, I hate not being able to mute anyone and fucking as a spectator.
Players,
Please try to mute.
mute your mic.
Bean, you get to choose the overtime side.
We're gonna defend.
Okay. Okay.
Yo, can you hear me? I'm back.
Chivo, choose who you want. What side you want to choose on to start.
Yo,
To start.
what map are we playing?
Cafe.
Cafe.
Alright. Party chat, boys. We're gonna decide him party chat.
Oh no, my computer.
$10, I can guess it.
They're gonna go defense.
This
I'm
is
back.
late night, right?
This is late night. If
No, Chris. This is early morning.
this is early morning.
Yeah,
This is
what time is
early
it?
morning, Chris.
Did you say you want to defend, Besito?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Who's not here? Red Rain.
Red Rain's not here? Oh, yes he is. I can't get off this team now. Can we switch,
Like I'm
please?
talking about the game. Why are you switching? You don't need to switch, bro.
Yeah. Oh, facts. Get off my team, Red Rain.
Red Rain's on your team. Oh, we're all here. We're not. Who's
No, we're
missing?
supposed to be switching
Lance.
sides. Switch.
Red Rain.
No, you don't have to switch sides. I can do it for the fucking. I can do it
Yeah,
from
no,
the
Red
op.
Rain needs to get off my team though.
Okay. It's been around 12 minutes.
Epic.
He said he didn't.
Oh,
So minutes. What is it?
gonna
Like
get
20
the computer
minutes? What is it, like
sometime?
20 minutes?
15.
15? Oh. Okay.
She's mad. I'm back. Big
You're
man.
left. I'm right. Your coochie stink. You're fat.
Excuse me?
Damn it.
Yeah, you're not
Okay.
free, man.
So, just everyone check mark and then we'll get it going.
Are they attacking or defending? Are they
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chivo.
we're defending.
Chivo, you said that you want to defend first, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Orange team attacks, blue team attacks in overtime. Okay. Everyone ready? Good luck, have fun. Okay, let's go.
Good luck.
Hey,
Good luck.
GG's, boys. Good luck.
Okay. Hello everyone to ESL Late Nights. I think this is considered losers bracket semifinals. After this we'll have the loser bracket finals and then the grand finals after this. Oh god, Lucas, you're with me in this party, aren't you? Okay, going on Cafe, starting with the bands. We have Centurion Gladiators versus Gen X. Gen X starting off with Thatcher band, pretty normal to see on most maps nowadays. On most maps except for Coastline, sometimes Consulate you don't see a Thatcher band. But Cafe always gets it. Next up, a Jackal ban. I personally don't think there's much use that you could use Jackal for, except if you're doing a top-down room clear. But if Centurion want to ban it, that's on them. Or an Ela ban. We've seen a lot of Ela bans in top comp, in top play of PS4 comp. This is because Ela is notorious for SMG and her shotgun, just a fragging threat in general. I prefer to do the Vigil ban, but I can understand why people would want Ela off the board. Her gadget's also very annoying, and a Clash ban, that's interesting. I don't know if Centurions are known for their Clash plays, but obviously it's something that Gen X does not want to deal with. Gen X just recently came off a big win from facing No Love, or sorry, not No Love, now known as Vendetta. Ended up winning 8-7 in a tight overtime. I have to go down to kitchen service. And a 6-pick from the Habana onto the IQ, and a 6-pick from Smoke onto the K. So, I like that. I want to see what we're going to use this castle for. Hey there, Lucas.
defenders. Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So let me change my settings so that I can actually see this. Okay. So it looks like we are going to be doing front bakery hold here. Let's see if they're probably going to be putting the Jaeger to delay the front breakers fast as much as possible.
Seconds remaining. Stay clear of ADS line of fire. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
And it looks like Centurion Guard Gladiators will be taking Bakery. And no one holding Bakery, so Miles is already getting aggressive on this. Red Rain only a close as well. And the first fight becomes between... Ooh, Miles takes in a close and contested fight, left with about 25 HP left. Well, that's Baker control, and the castle strat already used up. Well, Wolf control is trying to be gained by Centurion as well. Final 3 members of Gen X are holding site. Ooh, DC almost gets one, but Miles goes into site, gets picked off by Besito. 2v3 now. Lance gets another one. 2v2. Still tons of time. And a C4 kill onto Chris. Gen X has turned a 2v3, or a 2v4, pardon me, into a 1v2 in their favor. Probably look like they're going to take out the round. Centurion rushed way too quickly. They had time to drone site. They had time to clear utility. But they were too close on the breach. And just got picked off from Gen X's aggressiveness. From what I've seen from Gen X, they are known for their aggressive plays. "53 seconds left." Lance goes for an air pick. Ooh. Besito gets a 3K on the round. Cleaning up Centurion. For simplicity's sake, I will be calling the two people on the team on Gen X. Sorry, I'll call them DC and Zim. Now, Cafe being a defended side of map, an expected scoreline for the half should be 4-2. Like if CTN get to come out of their attack with a 4-2 disadvantage, you can still consider that even. Meanwhile, anything more than that, like if it comes out to 3-3, the attackers or Centurion will have a big advantage going into the defense.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Okay, round is now started. So I'm just messaging some people. Let's see where CTN decide to go from this time. And a first pick comes from Little Bean onto DC. Good opening kill as CTN now get their second opening kill in a row. They've won all their opening fights so far. As DC gets a little bit aggressive. No entry yet from Centurion. But there is still someone downstairs. Can Little Bean find him?
Attackers have located a bomb.
Yes, Little Bean can't find him, and Zafu finds one above. But Lance saves the round once more. He had a great round last time. He gets his first kill in this round. As Miles got gunned down by the Jaeger. 3v2.
Bomb located by attackers.
But Zim picks up one onto Zerfu.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
As Lance looks for one inside Cigar Shop. Wall being opened up now. 1 minute left. Tons of time left for Centurion to drone this out if they have the drones left. Ooh! And Little Bean almost getting picked off. As Lance decides to back off now that his position is known. Little Bean gets a triple on the round, already a carried round. Chris going for a plant now. Can't find it. Can Chris finish off the dock? Little Bean picking himself up, but Chris finishes it off with the pistol. Nice headshot to finish off the round. Chris and Little Bean doing a great job so far in these first two rounds. Nice target acquisition. Setting some. Just messaging someone. We are going to Bar Cocktail once again.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Okay. Let's see how Gen X can adapt to what happened last round.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to go. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Going out.
Basijo's playing downstairs. I find it very interesting that Basijo's playing this role. Let's see if Little Bean's getting droned in. Zio gets the first kill onto Little Bean, but Zerfu gets one above from White Window onto Lance. Don't know how to watch here. No entry yet from Centurion. All of them are on the roof. Hook goes in. A good player, Hook. He's been on this team for a while. Oh! Cito gets another one. Map control being lost all over the place for Centurion. They need to get... They're not being... They can't do much. But Chris gets one onto Zim for jumping out. Aggressive play. Cito going for another one. So that now they know there's only 2 on site. They know Pasito's still roaming downstairs.
Bomb located by attackers.
I like what Zerfu's been doing here. He's been getting onto different windows, putting pressure on the defense. And it looks like Besito's actually going for a run out here. Might get aggressive onto the sash. Ooh. Zerfu gets picked off, so is Chris. All up to Miles now. And gets finished off by Red Rain. Can you service next? The entry kills are now still in favor of Centurion. They've won 2 of them while Gen X has only won 1, but it's just Centurion has been able to capitalize on the entry kills. Gen X has been putting up a pretty good defense, and their roam strategy has been slowing down Centurion to the point where you can't really, like, Centurion just don't have any place to attack anymore. They have very little manpower towards the end of the round, and they're forced to go through small holes. And they're not leaving drones on their flank, so literally Gen X can flank whenever they want. And Centurion is just leaving men to watch it, opposed to just drones.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Okay, sorry.
10 seconds remaining.
Go down to an air kitchen hold, as Gen X can now defend this once more.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
If you look at standouts from each team so far in this round, Besito has been doing a good job at flex. He's been able to play sight, play aggressive from sight, play aggressive on the roam, and he's been getting kills wherever he's been going. It looks like we're as Centurion are setting up for another bakery attack here. If one of their players playing aggressive on prep, but could fall back whenever needed be.
Increasing our defenses.
I like that Zerfu has been able to come above here and put pressure But Lance does get the first pick. Entry kills are now tied at 2-2, and whiffs on the Bandit. But Chris does get an air kill. He's been doing a great job on the hard breach so far. As the Bandit gets aggressive on the Thermite, hearing the sound of the Legion Mine, and gets another one. Diffuser now secured for Gen X. 3v2. They're in the deficit. And then a crazy shot from DC there. But he does get traded off. One v 2 for Miles here. If he can win this round, that would be huge for Centurion's chances. So Besito playing inside Prep and Lance playing inside Freezer. What will Miles do? Besito getting aggressive. You don't need to waste your life there. Miles for triple kill in the round. 45 seconds, tons of time. If Gen X ends up losing, that will be on the Maestro for getting aggressive in a man advantage. 35 seconds left, running out of time. A move will have to be made here. Ooh. Barely sees the head of the Jaeger. Knows where he's playing on window now. Peeking heavily on bomb.
15 seconds left.
And with the prone play, Miles is able to clutch out the 2v1. Besito throwing the round for Gen X. Now tied up 2-2. And a 4K on the round for Miles. That goes down without Miles in that round. That would be a lost round. Chris was doing a good job on the support. Hook having a slow game. I don't like to focus on kills that much. I think Siege is a game that relies a lot more than kills. But still, as a flex player, Hook should be able to find some. It's just unfortunate that he hasn't found any yet. Still time to pick it up. Zim, same thing. Only finding one in the first 4 rounds. So we go for an air kitchen service hold. Little Beans 6 picks off the Zofia to the Nomad, and Besito goes off the Cade to a Jaeger.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Attackers have located a bomb. Seconds left. 5 seconds to insertion. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Feed up and running. AD is active in this sector. Unrolling razor wire.
Besito getting aggressive. Besito's aggressive plays are hit or miss. Depends how much Centurion's droning will be able to catch him out of him on. No one seems to be up here. It seems to be a back take. Maybe a back rush? I don't know what we're going to see here. Oh, Besito, however, coming up on a Nomad. Ooh. finds him and finds a second one onto Chris. But finds two targets and can't push. Good crossfire from them, and a second follow-up from Zerfu.
I'm out.
Still winnable. Lead thrown away. Now 3v3. Wall open. Bunker wall open. Three 2 Zim finds the first kill. Zerfu gets the third, but gets dies immediately. 2v1 now, all up to Miles. He's out of the 2v1 before. Can he win another one? That would put Centurion in the game with a ton of time. Very possible that he can. Ooh, and a pre-fire coming out from Lance will finish off the round. Close for Miles, but no cigar. As Gen X go up 3-2. Par Cocktail will come out as the last site for the defensive half. Little bean goes off from the Ying onto the gridlock, still bringing smokes. There's just different utility. Interesting that Lance decides to show the pulse.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs. Bomb located by attackers.
Don't see really anything that interesting coming out from this cigar hold. Looks to be a lot. Actually, you know what? There's some interesting things. It looks to be a great vertical play. So you're gonna have DC and Lance holding from below with the intel to either do jump outs or C4s from below. Ooh, and an unfortunate C4 comes from Lance. What a good C4 toss. Gen X with a man advantage already. This is now they've taken the lead in entry kills, going 3-2. Or 4-2, sorry. But Hook gets a refrag downstairs and sees the pulse down there. With a little bit of help, this pulse can be pinched. Ooh, and a free fire from Lance will catch out the Habana.
Reloading.
Let's see if Lance can get back to sight. Gets caught off from Little Bean. 3v3 now. The refragging has been good from Centurion. They've been able to get what they need. Never been in a man disadvantage for too long. Missed throw from Bean. Oh, Cookie, I think it's a 10-second delay from what I can tell. Ungodly said he made it to 1 minute, but I don't know. I don't think so. Zim will get a generic kill, but gets traded off almost immediately from Little Bean. 2v1 now. Little Bean will have to clutch this. No, Ungodly. I can tell you. Oh wait. Ungodly, I can tell you for almost a fact that it's like a 10-second delay. Yeah, I've seen some suspicious things as well. I'm not going to call it out. No, honestly, what Lance did was not sus. The first kill he got from using his cardiac sensor, and the second one, he heard them shuffling downstairs, and they also had cameras downstairs. I'm thinking about different rounds. The random... Okay, so, Bull... The random... That can't be a random pre-fire, because it's still a 10-second delay. You can't know exactly where someone is.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs
Like,
as they can.
if you see anything suspicious, it would be when, like, you see someone flanking without them having any knowledge where the team are, or you see, like, an entire team changing around or changing their strategy or moving where they are with no information. That's what I would consider stream sniping, not, like, pre-firing a certain location. Because even, like, there's natural stream delay of, like, 10 seconds, at least from what I can tell, because I'm watching it on my laptop as I stream.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
I'm just saying I don't think there's a stream delay. I'm literally watching it on my... I'm watching it on my computer as I'm playing, and it's like... It's a 5-7 second delay. Looks like Centurion will once again be going for a main bakery take. What they usually do is they're going for a main bakery take and an above take. Oh wait, whoops, we switched sides. Centurion now on defense. Little Bean playing inside, reading to flank at anyone coming from above. While Gen X looking to get aggressive. Want to take prep quickly.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Not much map control being held from Centurion here. They're 4-man on site and relying entirely on Little Bean to stop any upstairs hold, which I guess is fine. I usually liked having someone playing inside VIP and Christmas. Here comes the take from above. But a pick onto Hook. But Chris gets a nice refrag on above. Red still putting holes, but Miles gets the kill. 3v3 now, all tied up. This has been a close thing in manpower, but Miles gets an arrow and giving the advantage to CTN. One v two now in first Besito. Ooh, nice flick onto the Mozzie while Miles missed some shots there for sure. Besito see him, he saw him. 1v1, running low in time, 20 seconds. Default cam's got in. Besito has been having a great match, but Chris has also been having a great match on support as well. Will he be able to win this? Close on the wall has been spotted. Playing around prep. Oh, and pre-fire almost catches out Chris. But some shots of his own will take up Besito. Round 1, 4-3 in favor of Gen X. But Centurion closes the gap just a little bit. What a close round. As we will now be going to Bar Cocktail for CTN's second defense. Hopefully this game ends soon. I have another league. I have a playoff match with my team that I have to be doing in 25 minutes. Yes, the Ash. Did the Ash drone the Jaeger out? That's what I have to ask Nick. It didn't. I didn't see any drone come after that Jaeger. I think he just assumed there was someone upstairs. I didn't see any drones. I could have missed it though. And I think without any evidence, I don't think it's right to accuse Gen X of stream sniping. I haven't seen anything that would blatantly show stream sniping yet. I have my own reasons for not liking Gen X. They're quite impatient, I think, is the biggest thing.
10 seconds to insertion. Activated device. 5 seconds to go. Attackers must locate.
Let's see what CTN are doing differently here. Instant castle strap being used here. What that does is it stops people from having angles, easier angles into freezer, but it also means you can't use the freezer doorway to deny the standard plant right there, which is unfortunate. I want to see how they work around that. No one playing below. Where are they putting their castles? One on window. Didn't use the other one? Yeah, they didn't use the other one, only used 2 castle barricades. Oh no, use this third one on Pixel. Also interesting, the locking entire Pixel, that's usually a good rotate, or you usually want to at least have one person hold from there.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Quick entry coming in from Gen X. As DC will find the first pick from Ash onto... I don't even know where that's at. Below, DC gets an arrow one as Zim gets an arrow. A third for his team. And that's a flawless for Gen X. Good take. Aggressing peeking angles and winning their gunfights. Yeah, I tried to check for how to make a delay.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Ready to bug someone. Razor wire. ADS deployed and ready to go. Stop worrying about grenades now. My beautiful evil eye is ready.
10 seconds to go. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. 5
Okay,
seconds.
so I was just messaging someone. Going back.
Attackers
to cocktail.
are moving to defuse a bomb.
Ooh, unfortunate impact there. Zufru will now be down like 60% health.
ADS up and running. Best out. Function at home. Scanning for devices. Bomb spotted. Reload! Guys, released. Spotted a bomb.
Oh, getting tons of messages. 20 minutes until my game.
Yes, not to the drone.
A bomb has been located.
I like now that Centurion are now putting someone inside piano. This will slow down the attack a little bit. That's what you really do need. But the shield's already out of the way. Ooh, and a Nomad. That's unfortunate. That was a series of unfortunate events for that Echo. An air jab being put there, followed up with a... Oh, okay, never mind. Going somewhere else. Hook gets a kill. Gets a second kill onto Bathroom, but is on low health now. Besito playing below, trying to clear out any roamers. 4v3 for Centurion now.
Right in position. Scanning.
They find someone downstairs.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
But Hook with a third on the round finally gets traded off. Got a little bit too aggressive there. I don't really think he needed to do that. Besito coming up white. Ooh, sees the Jaeger. Besito's not aware of it. They found their entry into sight. Ooh, the big pick gets picked off from heaven. Two v one now for Lance. He's gonna have to have a miracle in order to win this. See, if Gen X were stream sniping, that Miles would be dead there, because he was staying at fucking heaven for a while now.
15 seconds remaining.
You know what I'm saying? And a very close 1v2 almost won. Almost flicked to his face. But Miles finally pulls it out. Says Centurion bringing it a little bit closer. 5-4 now. Miles has really been saving this team. He's been having the impact frags that is needed to win. Chris as well has been having a lot of support kills, and Hook has finally been able to pick it up on the defense. Yeah, I doubt they're watching the chat. I mean, then you're not watching right, Nick, because I clearly pointed at that person playing Heaven tons of times. Okay, let's keep our eyes out. Let's keep our eyes out. Let's see if we can see any other. Remember, just because they pre-fire someone, like, you can't pre-fire someone even with like the fucking 10-second delay, 7-second delay that I have on. You don't know exactly where they are. They can't give out callouts that quickly. So it's impossible to like trace them through walls unless they're standing there for a really long time. Which is why I don't count that as fucking stream sniping. They push someone without drones, that's stream sniping. And without any information, without any noise, they're just hiding in a corner, you go straight to them, that's stream sniping. But if you're not, I'm not gonna convict a team of stream sniping if I don't see something really serious. We're now at 128 comments on this video. Let's get it up to 500. Promote the channel, boys.
5 seconds remaining. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Okay, let's see when Gen X are attacking from now. As Lance gets a nice pre-fire onto the bakery cam. Pretty common pre-fire. As Regine gets another one. Zim 4 pushing up. Already inside prep.
Bomb located by attackers.
Let's proceed slowly.
Very crucial round for both teams. Monty is now stuck in sight. Ooh, and a double knife comes out. 5v2 now. Monty can be such a terrifying force if you don't have the exact tools to deal with it, or if you're not expecting it. 4v2, Miles gets a kill off screen. But the distraction is enough for DC to get the shots in. Zim going for the plant. Where's Miles? He's gonna have to clutch this out. Dies to the Capital. Oh god, I have a playoff game in 13 minutes. Hopefully this finishes up quickly. And I still haven't eaten. I'm so fucking hungry. We will be going to kitchen service for the potentially last point. Gen X are on match point. We're gonna have to see something from CTN happen now. They want to save this game. I was in majors, Nick. We got eliminated early. Oh, you're next YouTube. Yeah, I remember that.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
We used to be good. Templar used to be a good team. We're in a rebranding right now. We're trying to figure out what think our biggest issue is we're inside 6 leagues, so we're literally playing league matches every single day and don't have a chance to practice. And honestly, our players are pretty annoyed with that. So I'm trying to do what I can.
Seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Let's see how this round gets taken from Gen X this round.
Attackers have located a bomb. Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Monty coming out once more for Zim. Already taking control of prep. Don't know how he got that drone. That looked like he didn't even hit it. Capital Bull's coming out. Chris getting aggressive on that. And is now pushing away the Valkyrie. As we're gonna have a little bit of pinching going on here. Miles holding upstairs for his team and gets a good kill. 4v3 now. 3v3. Spacito gets another one. But Hook's still holding on, doing the best he can. Gets traded off. 2v2. Monty's still in this. This is winnable for both teams. It all comes down to how you use this Monty. And a down coming out. Shooting the Monty in the back. Remember, this is match point. If Gen X are able to win this, that is match. And Centurion are going to be out. And this Nitro Cell is enough to take care of Zim. All left is up to Basito, the captain. With a minute on the time, he has it. We've seen IQ clutch this out before.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Ooh, pre-fire Basito with a triple kill. He's really been showing up for his team. Now 14 on the round. Or on the match. But Spot's coming out. 30 seconds, not much time. He's going to decide if he wants to go for the kill or not. Ooh, a pre-fire almost gets the Zerfu on the Legion. He has the Legion mine in him.
10 seconds remaining.
And Zerfu decides to go for the aggressive play. Ooh, and going prone almost gets him killed. But fortunately for Centurion, the shots don't come out onto his legs. That was such a close round. Centurion almost lost their spot in the major. And I got a game in 8 minutes. Let's hurry this up. We have time for one more round before I'm going to have to leave. Potentially last match. Been a close match so far. As we go to bar cocktail. Monty not being picked out as Zim switches into the gridlock.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Piss down.
Let's see what... Because Centurion are on the back foot, they are going to have to do something special here in order to take this match to OT. As much as I would like that, I don't have the time. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably have to message the other team to delay it a little bit. Get best of 3 as well.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are moving out.
Cams inside Cigar. Pretty standard and ranked. Let's see how that works in this comp match. And it looks like that Gen X are going to be setting up for piano take. Or going onto the roof. This is what Pizzito has usually been doing. He's been going below to clear out anyone who's been playing below. Which we have Zerfu doing. Not usually what we see on the Jaeger. Same as Chris. But he goes quickly upstairs. Oh, nasty shot coming from Red Rain. As the second one almost gets put on the Jaeger. But it's quick. Thank goodness that actually wasn't there coming out from Red Rain, or else that would have been a huge deficit. 4v4 now. But Zim gets one, or DC gets one onto Zerfu. Hook spotted out, inside Cigar. Falls back.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Ooh, and a pre-fire almost takes off the head of the Captal, but puts a bullet into Zim. Just for fun. Fire goes out in the back. And Hook gets picked off. 4v2 now. Big plays are going to have to come up from Centauri if they want to stay in this tournament. And that's a big play that we want to see. Little Bean. All up to Little Bean and Miles. As Miles gets the top fragger Bazito. And Little Bean grabs one.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
As well, 1v2, all up to Lance. Doesn't see the prone play. Oh, and downs Little Bean. 1v1, 50 seconds left. Very doable. And a pre-fire comes out. Not much time left. Battle of Wits. Match point on the line. Plant going down. Probably going to be a fake. Expects it. But Miles saves the round. And we go into OT. Yeah, I'm going to say a big part of why Gen X hasn't been able to close out these rounds is because they keep getting the opening pick, but the anchors of Centurion are just able to refrag back. They have angles, they rush in. I don't think they have enough information to go onto site. The rounds have been close, but... Oh, sorry, I just had to message someone about my match. And now that we are in overtime, I should mention that Gen X was able to choose the side that they want to start on, which means that Centurion gets to choose a side that they want to start on overtime. And defense has won 8 out of 12 of these matches, 8 out of 12 of these rounds, so they're going to be going in with an advantage, at least statistically.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Interesting that Centurion choose to go to Cocktail Lounge for their first overtime. I don't know where they haven't gone yet to Reading Room Fireplace.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to insertion.
Centurion beat both Aviates, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure who Gen X beat. Okay. Gen X once again pushing from the west side for what it feels like the 10th time of the day.
Loading mag. Deploying drone.
Interesting place to place a Nomad. CTN not holding any of Cigar or Candy Shop. Zim has been doing a good job on attack. He's been basically the saving grace for Gen X. He's been able to get a ton of different picks and almost gets a 1 onto Hook as he takes majority of damage. Left with around 33 HP. I don't know if Hook should have been peeking now with the MP7. As he fallbacks all the way to white. He's going to remember the scars on that one. Minute 43. The Little Bean gets picked off by Rain. All the way in the back. Pulls out the goo. As Chris goes for a run out and gets one and gets a double. No, only gets a single. Rain gets a double on the round. Lucito gets also downed from Hook down below. As we can see down there. Holding open up in Freezer. DC will be in charge of watching it. Almost finds Miles, but finds nothing. Pre-fires onto White Stairs, pretty common spot. Rain's pushing onto site. Aggressive play coming out. As the Mozzies is found, plant going down. As the double take of Lance and Red are able to take site, all down to Chris, and gets a nice shot onto the Thermite. No rotate hole inside bathroom, and a Claymore is what takes Chris out. Match point once again for Gen X. Yeah, Cookie. Honestly, I think one of the biggest mistakes that CTN are doing is they're not putting any pressure on Cigar. Like, they just have a person holding Pixel, and then they just fall off when they take shots. You need to put more... I would personally put some castles up, put a couple shields, ADSs, just to waste some more time, because you're burning nothing if you just give them Cigar. This has been an intense match as we go to 7-6 OT. And definitely Gen X are going to be tired. Are both finals being done today, or loser finals and winner finals being done today on Godly? Because if so, I don't know if Gen X would be able to do both of them.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Tournament ends today. Oh my goodness, I feel... If Gen X are able to win this tournament, that would be one of the biggest upsets, because they would have to be going through a gauntlet. They've been already in two overtime maps. Would have to do one best of 3 in losers bracket, and another best of 3, technically, in the winners and the final. I'm pretty sure Zerfu plays the flex role in the team, from what I've been told. And I think they're just bringing it for utility dumps. He was doing fine early in the round. He's been gone a little bit slow now. This is potentially match point for Gen X. And if they win, they will be facing someone else. And a little bit of a split push coming out from CTN here. We have 2 members focusing on front, while 3 members focusing on back. And 4 members playing on site for Gen X, with Pesito playing above. It's had a killer game so far. DC playing a little bit off site, playing underneath window inside coke check. As Miles gets aggressive here, this could be an important fight. Chasing after this Jaeger, but Jaeger falls all the way back. Ooh. 4 men on site. Where's Besito? Besito playing bottom white. Oh, this is going to be a kill for him. Yep, easy picking. Chris being the opening kill, and what could be the last round. Miles gets a straight onto Zim, finds that Jaeger eventually. 4v4, but Besito hides upstairs, wasting a lot more time.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
But the biggest part of this, no thermite on the board. This is gonna be a really hard win. And Besito's on the top floor. It's gonna have to come down from CTN. It is a mad trade on the front door. And Besito's finally found 3v4 on site. They have the manpower, they do not have the utility to take this out. You're gonna have to either do a multiple layer push or something. And Zim's found out. Why is Zim peeking in small bake when they have no thermite? I'll never know. Hook is down from the long angle. He's able to be picked up, and there's still a minute on the board.
Watch my back.
All up to Lance and Red Rain. And a sick pre-fire from Lance there. Catches off the Ash. 3v2 now. Ooh, what could potentially be a tied round. Lance takes some health, and Little Bean takes some health as well. But Miles still showing why he is goated. Picks up one of the first of the 2. Wait for your teammate. Don't push up. Miles with a sick shot. Saves the round for his team. We're going to max OT once more for Gen X. Miles has been keeping CTN afloat right now. While Miles has been top fragging, I think it's a little unfair to not give Chris the credit he deserves. He's been playing a lot more of the supportive roles, a lot more flexible roles. He's been playing the Thermite on attack, and Bandit, and shallow roamers on defense, and anchors on defense. So I think Chris also deserves some credit. While on attack, Besito's been doing a great job of roaming, and Lance has been a great job of just being the more classical entry fragger, getting up in your face. It all comes down to here, though. Honestly, that round was... I have to put on to Gen X. While their aggressiveness has been giving them rounds on a ton of different teams, this works against superstar teams like Vendetta and stuff like that. You're giving rounds away. You have the Thermite dead. All you have to do is play sight and watch 2 doors. At the end of the day, all you have to do is watch 2 doors. And I can't support that Legion who decided to go to small bake. You were at a man disadvantage, but still 2 doors at which you can have a crossfire on. I'm already late to my game. Let's see what my guys said. We're at 400 comments. Let's get that to 500.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Shocks, I probably dislike Gen X a lot more than most of the people here. Haven't been exactly the nicest to me. I'm just trying to give both... I'm trying to be as neutral as possible. I've been trying to point out what each team has been doing well. final round here. CTN technically in the advantage because they get to defend. All they have to do is hold and wait. In these tense moments, you have to remember that people don't want to rush. You don't want to throw your round away, so teams will generally play slower on the attack and more passive on the defense. Let's see what's done here. All of Gen X on the roof.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Chris playing down below. No C4 coming out. Ooh. Zerfu almost gets picked off there. Still playing on site. Tries to go for a wallbang but finds nothing. All of Gen X inside. Oh, and Basito down below. Oh my goodness, what was Basito looking at? Chris getting the opening kill. Huge pick. He should have died there. And Hook gets an arrow, and this is very winnable from CTN. They're at a big advantage. Basito leaves the match. And gets thrown to a 3v3. Zerfu gets picked off. 3v2 now. All up to Miles and Lil Bean. We've seen this before. Miles has been an MVP for this squad. Can he clutch it out when Centurion need them the most? Finds the first pick onto Ash. Ash down. One top fragger down. Zim 4 and the Zim brothers together. Can they win this? Ooh, pre-fire onto the Mozzie into Freezer. All up to Lil Bean. 2v1 now. Plant going down. In default. 3 seconds left. 2, 1, and plant down.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
How much time here? Little Bean and Freezer. On the breach in the wall. Has one's on repel. This is going to be nigh unwinnable now. 20 seconds left.
Have eyes on the diffuser.
Drone play. And dies to Zim. Gen X take the match and will now be moving on to losers finals. Okay, this has been a great match, but unfortunately I'm going to have to end the stream here because I'm going to have to go have my own match to play. I'm now 12 minutes late.
Oh my god, bro. I threw that.
Oh!
Oh, bro, you guys threw that big time. You guys got face to fix those. I don't know.
Yeah, Chris, I didn't know why you're pushing up white without any cover. That was a little weird.
On my perspective, it looked like Miles was in cigar, so I thought it was clear.
Shit, because I'm like, that was probably the only thing that I saw is a throw there. Like,
yo, GG boy.
Yeah. GG. I thought I threw that.
Oh, dude, I threw that, bro, by not getting any fucking kills for 6 rounds.
But you also should have died to the IQ downstairs, Chris.
I know, I didn't see her, and then she thought I went up red.
Yeah.
So are we gonna get our stream sniping forfeit or what, dude?
So that's not on me. I'm not a fucking mod or anything. I'm just a fucking
I know,
caster.
I texted Ungodly, he hasn't answered me yet.
Ungodly
But,
seems
like,
pretty against it.
Multiple people like literally called me during the game, said these kids are literally pre-firing everything, so. And we got wallbanged like almost 4 times off.
I saw some sus stuff. I saw some suspective stuff.
Yeah, so I think you should bring that to Ungodly because I'm not trying to take this loss for that. Like,
bro, I got wallbanged 6 times when they could not see me.
There's some of them were common pre-fire. Some of them they had drones in. Honestly, I've seen some of them, but I've seen some other stuff where if they were stream sniping, they would have killed you guys a ton of times. Like there's one time when Miles was playing Heaven on the cocktail, and he didn't even know you were there at all. Like you were standing in Heaven for like 20 seconds, and no one reacted to you. And if they were stream sniping, they would have known you were there. I don't know.
So fucking hard, man.
What was the name of that team?
Gen X.
Gen X. He just posted it wins.
Okay. Well, unfortunate. I gotta go play my own best of 3 right now. So I'll see you guys later.
Yep.
Okay. Last stream done for me. Unless you guys want to watch me lose.